towards the negative side. You know, you think that when you start praying for somebody that God's going to start really showing some fruit in his life. And every time I heard, you know, oh, he's doing this, oh no, you can't do that. Oh, he's doing this, no, he's in JDC, no. And it got worse and worse and worse. And then just about a month ago, a girl came into class and she's like, you should see Justin, I'm sorry. And I said, why? And she goes, because he's really into God. And I was going, really? She's going, yeah, and so is his mom. I was going, wow, what a blessing. And I went over to see him a month ago, and it was a real blessing. And I asked if he would come to our youth and share what God has done in his life. And we rejoice in his salvation. And I'll have Justin take over from there.
Hello. Well, I'm just going to tell you about what I've been through, and hopefully you guys won't go through the same thing. When I was younger, 13 years old, I started doing drugs a lot. Just getting in the wrong crowd. It started out easy, it started out fun, just drinking. Some of you guys probably done it already. It just starts out like that, and then it seemed like I got into it more. I started smoking pot a lot. And then I got older. I went to rehab for a while, got out, started doing speed. I just got messed up, and then I got into Wicca. I don't know if you guys heard of that. And, it sounds all fun stuff, gives you like a little bit of power, you're one with everything, but it sucks you in. It's like, it sucked me in, freezed me in. Like she said, I was wearing my black makeup, I was cutting on myself, me and my friends were cutting ourselves for blood. It's pretty scary once I think back how close it came. We got drugs, and the devil just totally took me over. I remember once, I got so high in school, I had to run out, and I thought they would chase me. They would chase me down the street, but I thought I was the devil's child, and they were chasing me. And I was like, it was scary, and that was when the devil wanted me the most. I just got work from there. I moved to Las Vegas, tried to get away from my problems, and I went to work. Came back, and I started shooting up speed. That's when it got real bad. I started shooting. I would never be home. I was living wherever, I was staying wherever, I'd be gone for days. I was just a wreck. You would see me, I was so skinny. I had no hope. I never thought I'd be living this long. And I've been through a lot, I was just like, I had so much evil and hate in my heart. It all started out from that one thing. So, it sucks you in with all this evil. And it's like it did me. Finally, a few months ago, like 8 months ago, there's this kid, I got in a fight with this kid, he owed me money, right? I was like, I was so messed up by drugs. I pulled a razor blade out and I cut him up. And I got sent to juvenile, and I got sent to NYTC, that's where I'm at right now. I'm on my past, but when I was in juvenile, I would get in fights there. I got caught with a little knife in there. And then they put me in lockdown, so I was by myself in the cell for like 3-4 weeks by myself, just going crazy. And this pastor came, and this guy that worked in there, he would talk to me about God, and I was having such an internal, it was like a war between me and the devil. I'd be mad about it. Some days I'd be happy about it, and then I'd just get so mad about it. I'd like hate the Bible. I hate it all. And then when pastor came and prayed for it, because I gave myself to the devil before, and pastor prayed that he would I would get away from that. But it didn't work right away. One day, I got so mad, I took apart the little sinks in there, I put it in my sock, and I'm swinging it, and they called the cops. The cops came in with me, and they put me in a little room, a little small room, with no clothes on except my pants, and I don't even know what happened. It was the devil tried to. So I went, hung my pants up, I tried to hang myself, and I did hang myself. And the only reason I'm not dead right now is because God saved me. I was so close to hell. It's scary. I look back and thank God. I was hanging, by a rope. I passed out and got into the rope. It took a lot for me to finally realize it, but I got the scars to prove that that it happened. I just got all messed up, broke my nose, and when I woke up, I was like, whoa, God did this to me. Because I knew people were praying for me. It's just like, He did it. And at first I was kind of mad because He did it to me, but then I realized I needed that. And ever since then I went up to NYTC. Up there, it's not the best place to be, First up there, it's like they put you down, you know, they're just like nothing up there. And I needed God so much on that, and I just asked him into my heart. I was like, please, Lord, just come to my heart. And he did. He came to my heart, and he made me better. It took a while, and it takes a long time, but it just keeps on coming, and it won't stop. You know, every day it seems like I become more. When I get out, I get to come out like twice a month and get my passes, and I see some kids that they're not as happy about it. They don't realize what they got because they've been around it a long time. It's just, you guys don't understand how lucky you are to have Jesus. And you should always, I love it. I love the fellowship. I love the church. I love everything about it. I'm nothing without it. You guys need to realize that. You know, I go to some churches and I see the kids sitting in the back rows, and I see them not too happy about it. You know, they're like, you know, why am I here? My mom wants me to be here. But, you know, without that, without Lord, you don't understand how much power it is, how much more than we could ever make ourselves. I just hope you guys realize that. You know, I hope you don't make the wrong choices. They took a lot from me. And maybe, you know, people talked to me before, and it didn't mean anything to me. But maybe it means something to you guys. Maybe you guys won't have to go through the same thing as I did. I got scripture here. It's kind of being a young Christian. This reminds me of being a young Christian a lot. You know, I don't got the temptations you got. So I'm kind of secluded. But I know you guys have a little hard. And it's hard to be a Christian. You guys get persecuted a little bit. People make fun of you. You got to go your own ways. You can't be a follower of the other things of school, and that's hard. But it's Matthew 8:13. It says, you cannot enter God's kingdom only through the narrow gate. The highway to hell is...
Or at least mine do. I don't...
Yeah, no, I...
For the many who choose the easy way. But the gateway to life is small, and the road is... You know, it's hard. I thought being a Christian was going to be so easy. I thought, yeah, I'm set down my life, but it's hard. Even what I go through, changes inside, with swearing and stuff. I know I can't be the way I was. And it kind of takes away some of my pleasures that I used to have. But that don't mean nothing. I can't wait to go to heaven with my Father. You guys don't understand how happy I am now because of it. I had so much hate for everything, and now it's just, you know, it just fills me. I just hope it fills you guys. Jesus came and died for us, and we need to take advantage of it. God got a lot for it. You just take whatever He got for it.
Any questions?
Could you explain, you mentioned a word, I think it was Wicca, and what that's all about?
Well, yes, sir. Wicca is like, it starts you out with like, it's a white, they say there's different kind of spiritual powers. There's white craft, there's medium, there's black. You start out with white because, you know, you're not evil yet. You get in and they give you low power, you know, they lead you away from God.
Do they impress you with being, well, this is good?
They think
it's not harmful, it's not evil.
Yeah, it's one with it. It makes you think it's one with everything. It's one with nature, and then you get into it more, and you like want that power. It's like it's power. It's the whole thing. And they give you a little bit at first, and then just lead you on to more power. And then pretty soon, you know, I got into, you know, Marilyn Manson. I used to be, he's a devil's child, I think. And it starts on Wicca, you know. Wicca's, I just go to some bookstores and it has like flowers on the front, and it's just, you know, it's supposed to be all great, but it's not. You know. It's just a start. It's the devil deceiving them. Matthew 7, chapter 13.
Are there any Christians, kids up there in DC who can say that?
Well, yeah, there is a real hunger out there. It's like kids want it, but you know they don't want to give up some of the stuff. And a lot of kids want it, and we're working on it out there. Yeah, there's a few. There should be more. There wants to be more, but there's just only so much you could do when you're in there without. So yeah, there's some, but not too many.
Do you have access to chapel or anything?
Yes, one of those staff members out there, he takes me to church every Sunday. when I can get on my passes, and they have a Bible study out there, but I mean, that's all right. It's good, I love it. That's the part of my weekend I love the most. I look forward to my weekend for that.
Are you persecuted for your faith out there?
Yes, you are, because I'm real lonely out there, I guess you could say. I gotta be a real loner. There's a lot of games out there, there's fights out there, you know. There's a lot of stuff that goes on out there that you can't get into, and I just kind of stay in my little area. You know, I don't talk to a lot of people, because, you know, everything they say is like, it's wrong, and they know me because I'm into it. Because I'm a Christian, and I get stuff about it. Oh, don't say anything about around him, you know. It's lonely, that's the worst part, I think, because I get lonely out there. Like, I'm by myself.
Justin, tell me a little bit about what God's calling you to do now, once you get out and everything.
Well, when I get out, I'm gonna go to a Bible college. I don't know which one. I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I think that's what the Lord wants me to do. And then from there, I wanna be an evangelist. I wanna go and preach the word, because I think there's so much people want to hear so much. There's so many people who want to hear it, and I want to go and work for God. I want to tell them. I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I'm gonna do it if God wants me to.
Can you get visits from other Christians?
No, I can get visits from the pastor, but that's all. My mom's no.
How was God speaking to you during the time that you were in JC?
Oh, it was,
Or when was it, say, like the first time when you really came to grips? Were you fighting with God? Was he trying to speak to you, or what?
well, yeah, it's somewhere in the Bible says you got to be at your lowest point. You know, things that, you know, I was in lockdown again. I was in observation, and the guy were crossing the switchblade. Most of you guys have heard of it. Kept on pushing onto me. I'm like, no. And then once I started reading, I was like, mesmerized. You know, God wanted me to read that, but I wasn't good for that. I was just, you know, got me sparked God in my heart. It was a really bad war going on, because I gave myself to the devil. He didn't want to let me go. He was like, I would get so mad sometimes. I'd be happy I'd go there, because they got a church out there. The people would come out. And I'd just be hating. I'd be like, I'd go and I'd be happy, and I'd get back and I'd just be hating. I'd be going to fight. So,
Justin, once you made a decision for Christ, did you have a problem with Satan trying to attack you?
yeah, yes, ma'am. When, it took a while, you know. Satan, he didn't want to let me go, and he did. I mean, he tried to kill me. Satan's like, I'm not going to let him go. That's when I tried to hang myself. He's like, I'm not going to let him go. And he tried to, but God saved me. And it'll happen a lot, you know. I'd lose faith over little stuff. I would just get angry. And I know that was Satan. He was just trying to get me. He didn't want to let me go because I was one of the good followers. It's not good, but it's tough. Come in, you know.
What would you suggest, like, things that we could do for people, for kids in school that are into it?
You know, I don't know right now, because I remember when I was in there, you know, I didn't believe nobody. You know, most things care about me. The best thing about church is the caring, the love you get from the people, and that just I fall for that too. You know, I love it. You just don't discriminate. You know, it's going on, and try to help. That's all you can do. Really. Pray for them.
People are interested in your faith.
Well, yeah, the kids hear about it, and they want it, because they see me happy, and they want it. And I don't know how to really explain it too much. I just do what I can. And it seems like lately we've been having more discussions about it. A lot of kids don't. The one thing, they don't want to give up what they like. And they kind of, you know, you have to give up a lot of stuff you were before, and they don't want to do that. So,
What can we do to help you, Justin? I mean, because you're sort of isolated, just pray for you or what?
Yeah, it's, you know, I'm isolated, but the one thing I think God wants me outside to get close to Him. And I know if He wanted me out right now, I'd be free. But He don't want me free yet. So, pray for me, you know.
You get letters?
Yes, we gotta be on the mountain list. One thing, the kids, I just don't want you guys to, you know, go out. And I know how it was. And I'm not trying to say I'm smarter than you because I'm not older than you. But I had to go through the other way. I had to go through the wrong way. It took a lot. You know, I'm getting up a year of my life for the way I was. And, you know, I'm paying for what I did. And that's right. I just hope you guys don't, because it all leads to something, starting out with the little things, starting out with the little sins. And that's what the devil wants, and you don't want to stop. You know, you start smoking, he's going to want you to start drinking. If drinking, he's going to start wanting you to do drugs. You know, just don't let it suck you in. You know, Christians are the strongest people because they can resist that most of the time. And, you know, anybody can be a follower. That's what I was before. I'm a follower of Christ now, but before I was just a follower. I followed what everybody wanted me to. I was weak. But, you know, Christians are strong. You guys want to be strong. Don't follow, don't get into that.
How much longer will you be?
I should begin out June 4th. Hopefully.
You think that you're an influence there at MI?
I don't think I do nothing, really. I think they see God. They see in me that some kids, they do see it. I mean, because a lot of them talk about what they want to do when they get out, and I don't. You know, I talk about what I want to do, not all the crime stuff I want to do. They see the happiness, not that can't see. They're not happy with themselves or with their life. Yeah, I think so.
Do they know what you've done before? I mean, do they?
No, everybody has a story up there. You kind of keep your story to yourself. Because it's kind of war stories, they call them out there. You really don't want to talk about your war story. Because people be bragging about them. We just kind of keep it to ourselves. Because, I mean, they've been through a lot too. They're from little, probably got in and out of juvenile court system for a long time. It took something big to get me in there. You know, I thank God for the rest of it. He used what I did for my own good.
Well, Justin, we appreciate you coming and sharing and taking the time, you know, on your day out, or your weekend out to come share with us. And we'll be praying for you. I've given Justin some discipleship books that he's been working through. So if you're committed to pray for Justin and what he's doing out in NYTC, I really encourage you to go tell Justin that after we break up here in just a second. Just tell Justin that you'll be praying for him, and you'll be thinking about him. Thanks a lot, Justin.